Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something, and maybe if you don't want, I don't know how I'm going to get today, how I'm going to go through this today and talk about this. But today's title is Taking Back Your Power When You Feel Powerless. Have you ever felt completely powerless? Like life is just happening to you, and no matter what you do, you can't gain control. And I know I'm a positive person. I do positive videos, and that's a good thing. But today, I don't know which way this is going to go. So here goes. Because I get it that in many circumstances that are that are bigger than you, bigger than us, bigger than me, to face these situations where you're falling back, it's not working for you, that you don't know how you're going to move forward. But the truth is, you are not powerless. And today I want to show you or talk about taking back your power no matter what's going on. So the first thing I want to talk about is reframing your focus. The first step to regaining the power is to shift your focus. And that's what I've had to do this week. And for this week, I've had to reshift my focus. So when you or I or anyone is feeling powerless, it's important. Um, it's often important not to focus on what we can't control because there's many things we still can't control. But the key is to take the energy and shift it. So refocusing that energy and shift it to where we can control, to what we can control. Maybe you can't change your situation overnight, but you can control how you respond to that situation. You can control your thoughts, you can control your mindset, and the small actions that you take every day. That's all within your control. And going back to reframing your focus, and how with the title of this presentation, Taking Back Your Power When You're Feeling Powerless. I'll just tell you a little story and let's see if I get through it a little bit. This idea, this mindset part came out because some of you know, and I've talked about it very briefly, that I'm severely disabled. That's why sometimes you see my outfits are like, what in the world is she wearing? I count on someone else to dress me. Sometimes it doesn't work out. But because of my illness, which is muscular dystrophy, I require care every day. I mean, it's without it, I can't live. I'd have to live in a facility. But the person who helps me, who's been my caregiver, believe it or not, for 20 years, who's come to my home every day from 9 to the afternoon, um, can no longer work with me because she herself is ill. So she's had to leave and she's sticking around to the end of the month, but I have to find someone else, and that makes it very, very difficult. You can imagine. It's like being in a marriage, I suppose, and you break up. But in this case, leaving is going to cost me a whole lot of issues. And other people that I've counted on, their life is shifting and they're kind of leaving me behind. So, yeah. So now, I mean, I have to reshift my focus and think about what I'm going to do. And that's what I've been working on. So that's why this came about. It doesn't mean that you can't grieve and talk about it, but it means that you have to reshift your focus and do something else. Okay, so that's one point. The second point I have is you have to own your choices. Now, recognize that even with tough situations, you have choices. I have choices, but now I have to make these choices. You get to decide what you believe, what you believe about yourself and about your abilities and what you believe could happen. You get to decide how to show up and you get to decide to take action, even one step at a time. Power isn't about controlling everything. It really not. It's about choosing how you respond. It's about deciding that you won't give up and you'll keep moving forward. Now, with that, I've come up with an ingenious plan because this person's been with me so long before a lot of things changed, before actually prices went up. She's been accepting a payment that I was comfortable and able to do. Now I can no longer do that. So now I've come up with a master plan that is going to involve some of you. If you're watching this and you want to help, that I'm going to put together a GoFundMe campaign. I don't know. I just came up with that and I thought that might help me because now, since you can imagine, she's been with me a long time. Now I have to reevaluate my funds and try to pay for a little bit more. So I'm going to launch a GoFundMe campaign probably this weekend, maybe Sunday or Monday, by Monday. So that's how I'm going to choose to take control and I'm going to choose to show up. So, how do you decide you're going to show up after something you've been disappointed or feel that things are that you're feeling a little powerless? So how would you do it besides reframing and knowing that you have choices? So the third point, and I should have saved this, what I said for that, but the third point, of course, would be to take action today. And that leads me to what you have to do when you're feeling powerless is you have to reclaim your power. Maybe it's speaking up for yourself, which I'm doing right now. Maybe it's setting boundaries. Maybe it's just reminding yourself that you are stronger than you think. And that's the key right there. Earlier, I was feeling really down about this, and I still am. I mean, to be a little specific, I require a lot of help. It's not just when you think about it, you go, oh, yeah, well, you have to go and think, what is it that I require? And it's greater than most people imagine. And that's when I said, I'm always positive. Today's a mindset matter. And I'm getting a little emotional here, but my mindset is stronger than my situation. And I know that the small steps that I take are going to lead to the big changes. But losing someone that has helped me for 20 years is not easy. And now with the situation that I'm in and the the cost of things now, it's going to be different. So I'm asking for everyone that I'm taking control of this, but I'm also going to ask you that when I do launch my GoFundMe, that you at least go in maybe $1 or two, because the alternative is something that I can't control. It would mean a facility, and I don't want to do that to myself. I can't do that to myself. So listen, if you're feeling overwhelmed, but you remember you're not stuck. You are not powerless. You have the ability to shift your mindset, own your choices, take action by starting today. So remember, it's all mindset. Right now, I'm feeling like this, but tomorrow, when I launch that GoFundMe and get it out there, it's going to change my life. So if anything with this resonated with you, please leave me a comment. I mean, if you need more encouragement, that's like an oxymoron. If you need more encouragement, please show up and keep showing up for yourself because mindset matters. Stay strong, keep going. We got this. And I know I've got this. So thank you for listening. Bye bye.